Hey there, welcome to Rustic and Rooted, where we celebrate the beauty of simple living, natural charm, and cozy spaces. If you've been dreaming of turning your small garden into a relaxing farmhouse haven, you're in the right place. Today, I'm sharing some of my favorite farmhouse garden ideas that are stylish, easy to create, and full of rustic soul. Whether you have a tiny patio or a little patch of green, these ideas will help you design a space that feels warm, inviting, and uniquely you. So grab your tea, get comfy, and let's dive into some cozy garden inspiration. One of the easiest ways to add rustic charm to your garden is by repurposing old wooden crates. Stack them in different arrangements to create shelves for potted plants, lanterns, or even gardening tools. This cozy corner can become the perfect space for relaxing with a cup of tea, surrounded by greenery and natural textures. Add a small wooden stool or a weathered chair to complete the look. What makes this idea so inviting is its flexibility and simplicity. You can easily rearrange the crates to fit your space or aesthetic, and the worn wood adds instant farmhouse character. It's a creative way to organize your garden while keeping the vibe relaxed and homey, setting the tone for more rustic garden ideas to come. Reclaimed wood is a staple in rustic design, and using it for raised garden beds adds both function and beauty. These beds are perfect for growing vegetables, herbs, or even flowers while keeping your garden tidy and visually appealing. The natural imperfections in the wood give each bed a story, adding authenticity and warmth to the space. Raised beds also make gardening easier and more accessible, especially in small or uneven areas. Pairing the wooden beds with gravel paths or stone borders creates a lovely contrast in textures. This harmonious mix of utility and charm lays a strong foundation for building a thoughtful farmhouse garden. Jar lanterns are a timeless choice, especially when hung from branches or pergolas. Fill them with fairy lights or candles for a soft, golden glow that evokes warmth and nostalgia. It's an easy DIY project that instantly adds ambience. These little lanterns are more than just light sources. They're decorative elements that amplify the rustic mood. Their vintage feel pairs perfectly with reclaimed wood and natural elements. As you light up your raised beds or cozy corners, you'll see how small details can elevate the entire atmosphere of your garden. Reusing vintage tin cans as herb planters brings both personality and practicality to your garden. Choose cans with character, faded labels, dents, or antique finishes, and fill them with fragrant herbs like basil, rosemary, and thyme. Place them on a window ledge, shelf, or crate for an effortlessly rustic accent. Not only does this idea recycle old items, but it also adds convenience. You'll always have fresh herbs within reach while contributing to a charming visual display. The blend of scent, color, and texture is delightful, especially when integrated into your lighting setup or garden corners. Wicker baskets make beautiful, breathable containers for plants and flowers. Their natural texture complements almost any green or floral arrangement. Line the inside with plastic or burlap to protect the material, then fill them with seasonal blooms like daisies, lavender, or pansies. The result is effortlessly elegant and inviting. These baskets are ideal for porches, garden paths, or near your seating area, tying your rustic elements together. Their portability makes it easy to change things up with the seasons or your mood. As you walk through the garden, these charming pieces create a soft and romantic countryside feel. Combining edible plants with wildflowers is a creative way to bring both beauty and purpose to your garden. This approach breaks away from overly structured designs and instead embraces a more natural, free-flowing layout. Think of tomatoes growing beside marigolds or strawberries nestled near chamomile. The result is a garden that feels alive and a bit untamed, in the best way. It captures the spirit of rustic living by blending functionality with beauty. This approach also encourages biodiversity, attracting pollinators and creating a more vibrant ecosystem right in your backyard. Gravel paths are a farmhouse classic, and lining them with weathered clay pots adds a beautiful visual rhythm. The terracotta tones contrast gently with green foliage and colorful flowers. Whether filled with lavender, succulents, or cascading ivy, these pots bring texture and charm to even the smallest paths. Over time, the clay develops a natural patina that enhances the rustic vibe. It's a perfect example of how aging gracefully adds value in a farmhouse garden. As you stroll along the path, each pot feels like a quiet celebration of simple beauty. If you're short on space, vertical gardening offers a smart and stylish solution. A pallet fence can serve as a functional and decorative backdrop. Attach terracotta or metal pots to the slats using hooks or wire, then fill them with herbs, flowers, or succulents. It adds life to vertical surfaces while saving precious ground space. This idea blends practicality with farmhouse style, offering flexibility in how you display and change your plants. The rough texture of the pallet would contrast beautifully with the greenery, and it's a great way to extend the rustic charm upward in your garden layout. throw out those old watering cans and tools. They make perfect garden decorations. A rusty spade or weathered rake leans beautifully against a fence, while a vintage watering can filled with blooms becomes a centerpiece. These forgotten items tell a story and add nostalgic charm. Incorporating these antiques into your garden adds depth and authenticity. They reflect a love for tradition and the beauty of wear and tear. Used thoughtfully, they bring history and character to your growing space, enhancing the overall rustic atmosphere. Every rustic garden needs a place to sit, reflect, and enjoy the view. Reusing old wooden benches or building your own from salvaged timber adds a cozy, intentional feel to your outdoor space. Add pillows or throws in soft, earthy tones to create a comfortable nook that invites relaxation. Position this sitting area near a focal point, like your raised beds or a flower arch, to fully enjoy your garden's beauty. The seating not only provides rest but also adds structure to your layout, acting as a pause point between different rustic elements. Galvanized tubs are both sturdy and stylish, perfect for planting a mix of flowers, herbs, or even small shrubs. Their metallic surface offers an industrial touch that pairs well with the softness of garden greens. Group several tubs of different sizes for a layered, dimensional effect. They can also double as movable garden beds, ideal for patios or small spaces. The silver gray tone adds a rustic modern twist, blending seamlessly with other natural textures like wood and stone. It's another example of how practical items can become beautiful features in a farmhouse garden. Handmade or vintage garden signs add personality to your outdoor space. Whether you write the names of plants, a favorite quote, or a warm welcome message, these signs make your garden feel personal and lived in. Use old wood, chalkboards, or even metal plaques to match your rustic theme. Placed among plants or beside pathways, these signs act as subtle highlights throughout your garden. They spark curiosity and conversation, guiding guests through your space while reinforcing the farmhouse feel. It's a small detail that brings a lot of heart. Texture is key in any rustic design. By layering materials like burlap, raw wood, stone, and metal, you create a garden that feels rich and grounded. Wrap burlap around plant containers, use stone slabs for paths, and mix in iron hooks or lanterns for added interest. This blend of materials creates depth and warmth, drawing the eye from one element to the next. It's about embracing imperfections and contrasts, building a space that feels natural and lovingly curated. With each added layer, the farmhouse mood deepens. Pathways help define your garden and make it more inviting. Using natural materials like mulch or stone not only fits the rustic style, but also feels organic and intentional. These paths weave through your garden, connecting spaces and guiding movement without overpowering the scenery. Framing them with plants or rustic edging creates soft borders that enhance the relaxed vibe. These walkways invite exploration and offer moments to pause and appreciate the simple beauty around you. They are functional and poetic, capturing the soul of a farmhouse garden. heart of every rustic garden is a sense of warmth and simplicity. It's not about perfection, but about creating a space that feels welcoming and real. By combining cozy seating, weathered textures, and meaningful touches, you build a garden that reflects your lifestyle and love for nature. Each element you add tells part of your story. Whether it's a crate of herbs, a path of stones, or a lantern glowing at dusk, they all work together to create a space that's more than just a garden. It's a retreat, a place to slow down, breathe, and feel rooted. And there you have it, 15 charming and practical ideas to give your garden that cozy, rustic farmhouse vibe. From wooden crates and vintage tins to gravel paths and soft lighting, each detail helps create a space that feels peaceful, personal, and oh so inviting. If you found inspiration in today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below telling me which idea you loved most, or share your own rustic garden tips. I'd love to hear how you're bringing your garden to life. Until next time, stay grounded, stay cozy, and keep things rustic.